Still alive out there?
Good. This is Max Headroom. Remember Boy George? Well, oh, me neither. Hey, how you doing? Come on, sit down. What do you say to coffee? Oh, no, I'll get it. Next day, I say, hi. I give him a smile, and he cuts me dead. I don't know where I am with the guy.
Hey, who are you talking to?
What?
Are you cracking up?
Why?
All this mumbling and muttering, you got a head on your shoulders, use it.
And the nuclear powers have just denied rumors that the world's waters are being polluted by
Nuclear waste.
They say that the pollution is being caused not by them, but by all the dead fish we have today in the sea.
Okay.
Max! What I want to know is, why are the only funny lines on this show the ones behind me? You know, people can be really nasty. Only the other day I heard someone say, he's nothing but a robot, covered in makeup, talks a lot of nonsense. What a way to talk about the President of America. Me too. Just chatting away to Harry back there. Everyone knows that frozen peas are as fresh as the moment the pod went pop. But what about frozen meat? Is that as fresh as the moment the cow went? What would you do to help the world if you could spend 30,000 pounds a week for the next 1,000 years? Oh, that's how much the government are spending on Trident missiles. Don't facts like that just wipe you out. An Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman, and a Frenchman, and an American, and a German, and I think an Australian as well. Okay, so there was this little Englishman, Irishman, Scotsman, an American, and a German, and possibly an Australian, and I think they were in a bar. No, isn't that stupid? I've forgotten it. Fan mail.
Well, I haven't had any yet.
Warum haben die Deutschen
Eine Hartlecker.
das Nütze Ich war in einem deutschen Restaurant und der Ober brachte mir eine Suppe. What I want to know is, why aren't more people inventing useful things like Mr. Bobby Ashimura, who wins our Max Headroom Product of the Month award for coming up with a little attachment you plug into your TV and it warns you that the commercial break is coming by automatically switching off your set for 5 seconds. And here to demonstrate it for us is Mr. Ashimura himself.
Okay, Bob, take it away.
You know, I was walking around the city the other day, and it was so quiet you could have heard a window being smashed. It's strange, really. I suppose a lot of people are like windows. So many are
See-through.
so many
Get smashed.
And so many wander around with a glazed look over them. Are you like a window? Is your life a pain? Who was it said, if you want to feel safer in your car, the most popular method is to buy a St. Christopher winning smile.
But why not?
And what most
People like to
do is hang it in their windscreen.
This
Is a good idea because it swings around and distracts you on long journeys, so you may soon find out if it works. And if you think that's madness, so much for the law. And of course, one thing we associate with the law is courts. And courts rhymes with
Swords.
And yes, it takes all
Swords.
to make a world. And the world is full of strange things. And one example of a thing is a bacon slicer, which leads me very neatly into this. Aggression and violence around. Don't you think that society could do with a few more
Cowards.
Yes.
Cowards.
Yes,
Cowards.
Isn't that what the military call people who prefer not to kill each other? So it's about time all you cowards came out of the closet and got to know one another. You can all help. If you see a fight starting, get the names and addresses of the people with their hands in their pockets, whistling or walking away. It may be simple, but it's a start. Of all the creatures in the cosmos, how come the moth is so stupid? It hates the light. It only comes out in the dark, and then it spends all night beating itself silly. And where? Against the light bulb. So if any of you Dumbo moths are listening, come out in the day. There's light everywhere. Who was it said that observing the United States is like watching an epic movie? Oscar Wilde?
Woody Allen?
Max Headroom. Just think, they've got an actor for a president, economic advisors called projectionists. Even their latest defense strategy is named after a film, Star Wars. And why pick on that one? Why not something gentler, like Kramer versus Kramer? And of course, everywhere in the world to them is just a theater of operations, except when they're fighting in it. And then it's a theater of war. Singing that tune just the other day, and I got a kind of ringing in my ears, and suddenly I couldn't hear a thing. And I thought, if Beethoven was deaf as a post, how did he know what he was playing? For example, if his piano was out of tune when he played
Da-da-da-dum.
what was the tune he was actually playing in his head? It could have been aga-do-do, aga-do-do. This is Max Headroom, and what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever produced in the history of television. And there's more, because you are going to see it as well.
Yes, it.
Yes, it. Yes, namely, the Max Headroom story.
And
Afterwards, that is, directly following, I want to talk to you about something even bigger, namely, Max Headroom. So,
sit back.
relax, and enjoy my film.
Warum haben die Deutschen so
Eine Hartlecker.
das nütze Ich war in einem deutschen Restaurant
Ja.
und der Ober brachte mir eine Suppe.
Flop. Great. If you see me, give me a wave. I love to see style. I also enjoy a good laugh. Well, these rock things are all very well if you like them, but, you know, no ordinary people like you and, well, ordinary people like you oughtn't to be afraid to speak up for classical music. And of course, he could write for all sorts of voices. Sopranos, altos, you name it. And here's how it works.
I'm going to ask you 4 questions about the
Film you've just seen. 4 questions. They're not difficult, but being able to count to 4 helps. Ready? Good. During one of my early broadcasts in the film, I made a little joke about...
Warum haben die Deutschen so
Eine hartlecker Sprache?
That's been very lucky for me. I said... Sorry. I said... Okay, now for the prizes. Oh, or if you feel really silly, you can roll them up and make rude noises down them. Cotton! 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 Wonderful to wear. Just don't leave the label sticking out. Oh, look at that. You cannot beat that for a first prize. Well, you can, but I can. Good luck, and see you in London! Ha!
Line hold, please.
Yes. That's my job. That's my job.
Brought to you by... No. I'm sorry, but if they think I'm endorsing car accessories, they've got another dipstick stick coming. No, they've tried this one before, and I'm radial tired of it. If they expect me to change gear now and start spark plugging their products, they must be out of their piston heads. Listen, I don't like to blow my own gasket, but I have better things to do than to sit here and wax polish lyrical about car parts. Car parts? I've got letters from fan belts who say, Max, you're special, you're unique, you're differential. Yes, I know it's what they want. That's because they're air conditioned to it. No, I've fendered it off time and timing belt again. I mean, who's calling the tune-up? Who's in cruise control here anyway? I'll tell you who. Me, Max Headlamp. And if they don't like it, they can stick shift it in their exhaust pipe and choke it and smoke it. Well, if that hasn't got Oscar written all over it, I'll eat my invitation to the award ceremony.
Relax. You're quite safe here.
Am I dreaming? No. Where am I? In bed? What am I doing? Talking to myself. Look, I must have a star on my door. Or better still. A door? Oh, swing doors, huh? Okay, doors. Swing. Now I know I'm dreaming. How do I get to sleep? I'll count those bars on the window. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Let me sleep. Poetry. That'll work. Come, sweet slumber, and shroud me in thy purple cloak. Doesn't even rhyme. Is that my tea's made? Paranoid. I can't stand tea.